Afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome to your Week 4 Shaw Fantasy League recap. Had a lot of good action, a couple of close ones, and a couple of blowouts. So let's jump into the scoreboard, shall we? Our first game of the week sees the champ, the bad guy, facing up against the Evil Empire. Evil Empire, strong showing. Let's see, with his best lineup. Nope, best lineup still can't make up the difference. Seems like everybody's showing up for the bad guy every week. Got a 19, got a 20 from Ray Rice, 19 from Matty Ryan. Calvin Johnson continues to roll with 2 touchdowns, 29 points. Jimmy Graham, 34 points, really, from your tight end. 15 points from the Saints D. And this is with him leaving 36 for Beanie on the bench, 28 from Julio Jones on the bench, and 19 more from Matthew Stafford. Evil Empire got a good showing from Vic and a good showing from Cam Newton. Of course, you can't use both of them, so that hurt you. Benny Jackson had a good game. Steven Jackson, not bad, but everybody else failed to show. Eagles defense got you 16, which I'm surprised they even got you that much. Still don't know. Still don't know. It's like you haven't hit the pipe in front of us yet, so we're not sure if you're undercover or not. Not sure exactly. But it was a good showing. Put a strong lineup out there. You just got beat by a better team. That's all that is. Look forward to next week. See what happens. Our next matchup. Buckhead at the Whip Crackers. Buckhead's 3-1. Whip Crackers now 3-1, despite getting 60 points from Aaron Rodgers, who had a Madden-type day. The Buckhead just couldn't do it. Only got 9 points from Adrian Peterson. Don't know what's up with the Vikings. McFadden got him 15, Sproles 17, Brandon Marshall 10, Santana Moss 14. All good scores, but not enough to overcome Drew Brees' 22. Ryan Matthews with another 19. Fitzgerald had 23. Wes Welker again. I don't know when the league's going to learn, but they didn't learn this week. 35 points from Wes Welker. 38 from the Ravens defense. That would have buried pretty much anybody in the league. Let's see what happens on the bench. For the Buckhead bench, nope, nothing there. He just got beat by a better team, and that's with him leaving Eli Manning's 27 on the bench and Steve Smith's 31. So, look forward to next week. Up next on the scoreboard, we got Legends I'm on one and the Cap Guns of New York. Battle of the Bottom Dwellers. And as predicted, the Cap Guns come out with a strong effort from Tony Romo. 30 points from Tony Romo, 18 from Chris Johnson, who finally showed up for a game. Deshaun Jackson got him 28. Witten showed up with 23. Packers with 22. Let's see. For the Legends, Josh Freeman had a strong second half last night, so he got 25. And the Skins got him 22 points. Left Pierre Garçon's 39 points on his bench. 39, 37, yeah. If he plays Pierre Garçon instead of Brendan Gibson, he gets that win. Yeah. But who sees that call? Colts look like ass. So, the Legends still looking, the B Squad still looking for that first victory. Cap Guns got their first one. Keep that rolling. Not next week, of course, but after that. Up next, we got one half of Team Sosa, backed by popular demand, going at Team Alonzo, backed by popular demand. Got 37 from Hakeem Nicks and 27 from the Lions defense. So pretty solid effort from everybody else except Tim Hightower. Only got him 3, and Gronkowski and Vinatieri combined for 6. Team Alonzo only got 7 from Roethlisberger, only got 3 from Keller, 6 from the Falcons. Everybody else pretty solid though. Turner had a good day. Stewart, Des Bryant got him 18. Roddy White, I don't know what's going on with Roddy White, but he only got him 13. Could have done slightly better if he had played. No, Cedric Benson doesn't help. Sidney Rice, who sees that, and AJ Green. Still couldn't have won, but could have got a little bit closer. Back by popular demand. Instead of playing Hightower, could have played Gore's 26 points against the Eagles. Really? You leave Frank Gore on the bench against the Eagles? You're just lucky that didn't come back to bite you. Speaking of coming back to bite you, move on to our final game of the week. Doug Fallis Nation going at the Darkside Destroyers. Against my better judgment, I left Phillip Rivers on the bench because he looked like ass last week. Ryan Fitzpatrick has been a beast through 3 weeks. Decided not to show up. Didn't show up. 1 touchdown to Chandler, and I'm not even worried about the game last night. But that didn't happen. And I was confused until I woke up this morning. I pieced it all together. Ryan Fitzpatrick and Scott Chandler are on the Bills. Our champion, and the man you love to hate, is a Bills fan. I have no doubt in my mind that he went up to Buffalo this weekend. He talked to Ryan Fitzpatrick and Scott Chandler and told them to throw the game against the Bengals to make sure that I lost in fantasy. I have no doubt in my mind that that happened. Luckily, Fogel came through for me, talked to LeGarrette Blount, and made sure that I picked up the points that I needed to get my victory. I won't be playing Fitzpatrick over Rivers. He's going to specifically be for my bye week. I see your little plan, you little monkey. You try to use your little Bills against me and try to make sure that I got the loss. It didn't work this week. It's not going to work anymore. I'm not falling for it. The rest of my team showed up. I had a pretty strong showing from everybody who wasn't a Bill except for Fred Jackson. Spoke to all my players this morning. Fred Jackson has assured me that he is solidly on my side and will not throw any games no matter what you say to him. He said you offered him money and jewels and women and all that stuff, and he turned it all down. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Fred Jackson, for still coming through for me. Tom Brady only put up 21 points. Matt Forte, 38 points. Jordy Nelson, 23. Brandon Lloyd, 26. And the Bears defense went bananas with 34 points. He left McGay, he's 18, which would have got him 6 more. Macklin's 12, gets him 9 more. So either one of those changes, who sees that coming? But then again, if I don't leave Phillip Rivers 25 on the bench, we're not even having this discussion. So, 4 for 4 on my predictions, and the jury's still out on the Evil Empire. You take a hit in front of us, and we'll talk. But right now, we still don't know. Looking ahead to next week. First game of the week. Mighty Duck Fallis Nation traveling to New York at the 1-3 Cap Guns. Of course, I'm not going to bet against myself. I'm calling Fallis. Duck Fallis over the Cap Guns. Right now, we are 69 point favorites. Hey, that doesn't mean anything. Up next, we got the DC Evil Empire traveling to meet the B Squad, Legends of Mon-1. So he played the A Squad this week, and he lost. And we'll see what happens when he plays the B Squad. Right now, he's a 66 point favorite. We'll see if that pans out. But I'm going with the Empire for next week. Third game of the week. We've got the bad guy, man you love to hate, traveling to see Coop and the Back by Popular Demand Squad. Right now, the bad guy is a 6 point favorite over Coop. I'm going to say Coop wins this one, improves to 3-2, drops the bad guy to 3-2. Team Alonzo at the D-Town Whip Crackers. Right now, Alonzo is a 68 point favorite. I like the D-Town Whip Crackers in this one to keep rolling. Until the league figures out how to cover Wes Welker, Cole's going to win every goddamn week. So, until the league figures it out, it's going to be Cole winning. I can't pick against him. Sorry. And finally, we have the Darkside Destroyers 3-1 against the Las Vegas Buckhead 3-1. Right now, The Dark Side Destroyers are 32-point favorite. I'm going to say they keep it rolling, or they get back on their feet after a crushing loss this week at the hands of the Duck Palace Nation. I say they get back on that horse next week, and they improve to 4-1. We'll see how these predictions pan out. Hit the waiver wire. Watch out for your bye weeks. Make sure you make good substitutions. Remember our goal. Make good decisions. And enjoy your week. This is Lindy Smith, your commissioner, reporting from Gulfport, Mississippi. Out.